Hello and welcome to another video. I'm going to start today's video with a question. Why do so many learner drivers fail their driving test? Not just here in the UK, but throughout the whole world. If you were to ask the DVSA this question, they would tell you that the number one reason for failing is observations at road junctions. However, if you were to ask the same question to a driving instructor, the instructor would normally say that's because people do not take enough driving lessons. They don't get enough practice. Well, I suppose the instructor has to say that because they need to sell you the driving lessons in order to make a decent living. Now, if you were to ask the same question to an examiner, the examiners will normally say because the learner driver responded too late to an incident. So the examiner has to brake for them. Maybe there's a meeting situation where there's an oncoming vehicle and the examiner has to move the wheel, or the person's getting too close to a parked vehicle and again the examiner's got to move the wheel for them, or sometimes even use the dual brakes. I've been puzzled about this question for many years, and recently I conducted a survey with my own pupils who've taken a test over the last 3 years. From this survey, I have come to the conclusion that people fail for two reasons, or one of two reasons. The first reason is that they do not get enough sleep the night before the test. Sleeping before the test is very important. When a person is sleep deprived, the first thing to suffer is concentration levels. Concentration is the number one tool to pass the driving test. Now, I can understand that it is difficult to sleep before a major event like a driving test. However, there are simple things a person can do to make falling asleep easier. For example, avoiding coffee after 12 o'clock that particular day, taking a warm shower, making sure that the room is dark and cool. There are several things that a person can do to make sleeping easier. The second reason people fail their driving test is because they get nervous on the day of the driving test. Again, there are several things a person can do to help calm their nerves, help improve their concentration levels. What I've decided to do is to launch a new playlist where I'll be uploading regular videos once every other week to help learner drivers, one, improve the quality of their sleep, and two, control their nerves, to help control driving test nerves and relax. I believe it's important when you go for your driving test, you are totally relaxed and you can drive your best. Please do subscribe, otherwise you'll miss out on these great videos. Thank you for watching.